Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. And I noticed that one of my videos from about a month ago got really popular. One of my most popular videos. And that was my reaction and review to Lucifer Valentine's Vomit Gore Trilogy. So I guess people just have a morbid curiosity for that kind of stuff, and I guess I'm one of them. And I figured that just knowing how popular that video really got and how it really grew like a small portion of my channel, I thought with Halloween just around the corner, we do something very similar and react to the August Underground trilogy by Fred Vogel. These are some really popular extreme horror films that really push boundaries, and this is kind of funny because I've heard stories of like white girls on TikTok that say it's the worst thing that they've ever seen, and just the trailer to these movies alone sent them to a mental hospital, and you just see videos of them talking about that, and they have their hand over their fucking mouth like you see all the time. Visible machine. Just the most classic white girl TikToks that you could ever see. And I will admit, I have seen the first one. I have not seen the two other ones, but I've seen the first one about 2 months ago. I'm not going to say how I enjoyed it, or whether I didn't enjoy it, or whether I did, just because I want to save that for the review. But regardless, I'm going to be watching all three. We got August Underground Mortem, and August Underground Penance. And I am mainly excited for Mortem because I heard that one is the most gruesome or most extreme or whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited, but also I would like to say I cannot show a single frame of these movies because it's absolutely full of stuff that's not YouTube friendly. So the only thing that you're going to be getting out of this is the audio. So you're going to see some of my reactions, and I'm going to give a small little mini review at the very end. I came fully prepared. I got movie theater popcorn, the only kind of popcorn I really like now. Some Diet Pepsi, and yeah, so I went to the movie the other day, or yesterday, and I just kind of saved this, put saran wrap over it, and it just tastes like not even stale, so here we go. We're going to be starting this off with August Underground, the original. Warning, film contains adult language, graphic violence, and nudity. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Yeah, last time I heard that was on Megan is Missing. So, don't really know what to expect. Oh, that's Fred Vogel, I know that. Come on, I got something. I kind of know what's coming. I've seen this movie in particular before. And yep. Starts off with a bang. It starts off just exactly how you'd expect it to. It is, it's pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. Shut the hell up, it. Fucking cut it off, man. It's in a fucking fridge. Why? Hey, this is just... that's her boyfriend or something. And his penis is gone because they cut it off. It annoys me so much how the guy behind the camera laughs so much. And he has such an annoying laugh too. It's so unlikable. Like... I really noticed there's really no limits to these movies. Like, there's nothing that they just won't do. So I can show you this part. This is kind of weird. They cut to such this random, like, driving scene. I mean, right after just 10 minutes of just torment, then it just cuts to they're just driving. That's what makes these movies seem so real to me, is that, like, this is real life to them. Another thing is, the way these guys treat women is just so cringy. Rubbing crap on an open wound. Ew. Oh, that was real. He actually threw up on camera. That... Oh. Fred, you don't have to... Why isn't she happy? What's going on? Oh no, he's going in the house with an old lady. If I remember correctly, he kills her. But then again, that would be pretty obvious. Yep. Old lady is on the ground. Wow. Real mature friend. I mean, they're in the store, they're knocking over everything. They're just being stupid, they're being difficult with the manager, like... I wonder, what do these guys do for jobs? How do they get... I mean, they have to have something, because they live in a house together, I think. Get out of here! Get out of here! There's fucking asshole! Get out of here! Don't ever come back! Ah, you fucking loser! You're calling... Okay. You're calling him a loser? It's a scene that's been going on for a very long time, and it seems like it's just never gonna stop. But there's these two, like, prostitutes, and then they're with these two guys, and they're just, you know, going at it. I mean, it's really long and drawn out, and quite frankly, boring. Oh god. She's gonna go down and see in their basement. Oh god, run. That is so uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna lie. But, oh. That's it. Whoops, owie. That hurt. Fred Vogel's August Underground. Well, I have a lot to say about this, but I'm gonna save that for the review. I still have 2 more movies to watch. That was August Underground. I guess now it's time to watch August Underground Mortem. This is the one I've been really waiting for. So I got August Underground Mortem right here. I'm about ready to press play. Yep, there it is. I know this one's gonna be the worst of them, so just gotta be prepared. Is all I can say. I don't even know what I'm in for. I mean, does it have the same characters? I'd imagine so. Does it have like the same... Does it continue on from the last one? No idea. That's never a good sign.
Open the fucking door. I got you.
Diet Pepsi.
Open the fucking door before I break the fucking door.
That sounds like... Okay.
You know what? I really don't get. I don't really fucking appreciate.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh god, my eyes are watering. Okay, so the guy caught his girlfriend, I think it is, doing it with his brother or something like that.
Fuck you! I'm fucking leaving.
So I am about... I'm a decent fraction of a way through Mortem. I'll have to say, Mortem, more like boredom. There's really nothing going on right now. I mean, there's nothing, I don't understand. Maybe I just need to keep watching. I will update you later on in the movie if anything good, remotely good happens. Okay, that's real. She is straight up... I mean, that looks real. Harley Quinn looking at... I tell you what, there is somebody in that box. There's someone in that box, alright. And she has a mask on. Whoever's in that box. This girl in the box. She's naked. No censorship whatsoever. And she's got this mask on. And that's the thing about... For some reason, masks like that, they kind of creep me out a little bit because, like with the Poughkeepsie tapes, when Cheryl Dempsey, or whatever her name was, she had that mask on, like, that's weird. I just heard somebody say to cut your own penis off. And I'm afraid to see that. But a morbid curiosity of mine wants to. I'm sorry, I mean, it's not real. You might think it's... Oh my god, he's really gonna do it. Hold on a second. Whoa. Oh my god, he started snipping. Whoa. No. He's doing it. He is making the guy cut his dick off. Dude, that looks real. That looks so real. I don't even... He just cut it off. It's off. Oh my god, the girl's... Oh god. Oh, I understand now. I get it. The girl is the severed penis. Oh my god, they're inside of... Okay, this is depraved. Okay, and then we just get a cut to, like, him in the store. Okay. Just like the last movie. Just random cuts to random everyday things. Harassing retail workers because they got nothing else better to do. And now we just get a random shot of some guy eating onion rings, because why the fuck not? So I'm witnessing this girl that's making herself purposefully vomit onto these other women. And that's the thing. I thought that we were done with that, because I just watched Lucifer Valentine's Vomit Gore Trilogy. I have a sneeze coming. I thought that we were done with that. Like, I don't want any more vomit. All my videos are about vomit now. One, because I can vomit on command pretty good. Not as good as her, though. She's not even using her fingers. Ugh. And they're rubbing it in their hair. Everybody's puking. Everybody's rubbing it. And they're taking off their... This looks way too real. Which is a good thing. I mean, they're accomplishing what they have been trying to do. It's just very graphic, and it looks so real. It's been going on for a good 20 minutes now, and I'm kind of numb to it at this point. I'm almost done with Mortem, and nothing has changed. Okay, so just finished August Underground's Mortem. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I got some stuff to say about it, but we're saving that for the review. God. I don't know about these. I don't know about... I don't know about this. This one was definitely a lot more gruesome than the first one. And, yeah. So, just whatever. I have stuff to say about it, but we're saving that for the review. But I guess we're going now move on to August Underground's Penance, the last one, which is also the longest one, so yippee. Believe it or not, I'm actually hungry again, so I got these popcorns. And here we go. We're just gonna press play. August Underground Penance. Here we go. I got lots of pop-ups on this website. Ugh. So far, there's nothing going on. All I have to say is, I hate ketchup. I mean, I like to eat ketchup on fries, but when it comes to hamburgers or anything else you might want to put ketchup on, ew. Most of all, I hate ketchup when it is squirted on the side of the road. That's all I have to say so far. There's literally nothing going on in this movie whatsoever.
Oh my god, nobody will have a clue.
I mean, there's just nothing. I have to sneeze again, hold on.
Master of the skies.
I'm literally watching nothing. They're just doing everyday things. Don't leave, please don't leave. Don't leave. She left. This third one here, August Underground Penance, is offering me nothing in terms of enjoyment. I mean, right now we're getting a shot of a dead guy. And laughing, as normal. I mean, nothing out of the normal for here. I don't know. I heard the first one is just the first one, I guess. And then the second one is like more visually depraving, and this one is mentally depressing. That's what I've heard. So far, the only mentally depressing thing about this movie is how painfully boring it is. An idea of what's going on right now? He just picked a fight with the random homeless person just cause. Nothing else really going on. I mean, it's been 20-something minutes. Nothing. This is it.
I'm hungry too.
There, nothing going on. Nothing. So as you can see, I have moved locations due to being too uncomfortable, and I didn't really record much of that, but that's it. I just finished August Underground Penance, which means that I have seen the August Underground Trilogy. Just watched the August Underground Trilogy, and I have quite a bit to say about all three of them. So I will go ahead and do a review. Yeah, these sure were something. They were something, alright, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, come out with some sort of a review. So here I am, back in my shower. If I ever do reviews ever again, which I don't understand why I would, but if you guys want me to, then I guess I will, because this isn't normally the type of thing that I do. It's just Halloween time, and so, why not watch extreme horror and then do reviews on them. Anyway, if I ever do any more reviews, it's going to be right here in my bathtub, because this is where I did my last one, and this is where I'm going to be doing this one, and if I ever do any future reviews, they will also be done in this bathtub. And here I have the same thing with my last review, my amazing, very expensive wooden microphone. Today, I watched the August Underground Trilogy. August Underground, August Underground's Mortem, and August Underground's Penance. And first I'm going to be reviewing the first one, August Underground. So, this one was actually my second favorite out of the trilogy. A lot of people would complain that there's no plot, which, in a way, they are correct. But at the same time, why would there be a plot? Because this whole movie is just non-stop nonsense. If you were a serial killer and you're just filming everything that you're doing, that's all it's gonna be. This literally feels so real. It starts off with just this guy pouring out his beer for no apparent reason, and then they both go in the basement, these two guys go in the basement, and there is this woman who's completely naked, her nipple is chopped off, she's tied to a chair, and she's next to a bucket of her own waste. Which, yeah, it's pretty graphic, and it really doesn't hold anything back in terms of the ew factor. Anyway, so yeah, this, man, it really was kind of a hard thing to sit through, because a lot of it was also boring in a way, and I understand that doesn't sound good for a movie to be boring, but what else could it be if you're a serial killer that's just filming everything that you do? Like, you're just, and it just seems so real because it's filmed on a potato of a camera, and there's you could tell that there's no script. But yeah, it follows these two very bad people that do very bad things, and throughout this whole movie they have this woman down in their basement, and not only are they serial killers, but they're also it seems that they're bad people in general. There was one scene where they were just filming themselves, and eventually they just got kicked out of this place, this club or whatever it was that they were at, and just all sorts of weird stuff. They harass this hitchhiker for no apparent reason, and then rape and kill her for literally no reason other than to laugh. And oh my god, the amount of times I just got annoyed to death by this one guy just laughing and giggling behind the camera while watching his friend, who plays Fred Vogel, or Fred Vogel's the actor, and he just laughs and laughs and laughs at just the stupidest stuff. And even when they're not killing, they're just not good people in general. They go on a little field trip type deal, and they visit this slaughterhouse for no reason, and God, it's just so. And eventually, literally that's the entire movie. At the very end, they have these like prostitute people come to their house, and literally you're just watching them do their thing for like 10 minutes, and then one of the prostitutes sees what they have in their basement, runs away, and then it cuts blank. And that is literally the entire first movie summed up. That's it. I can understand how people might not like this because there's no plot, or it's boring, or it's just gross for the sake of being gross. But I have an argument with that. This really happens, and this is how it happens. It's not really meant to be entertained, because if you're genuinely entertained by this, it's kind of weird, man, not gonna lie. I mean, that's kind of a red flag. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10 in terms of enjoyment, because, yeah. Alright, next up, I'm going to be reviewing August Underground's Mortem. Now, this one is a lot more depraved and just way more messed up, because we are now introduced to this new character who I guess is Fred Vogel's girlfriend. I don't know what her name was, Krusty or something like that. Something really weird, and she looks a lot like Harley Quinn, and I don't like it. And she has two very weird abilities. The ability to just cut herself and just not feel it for some reason, and also the ability to vomit. And here's the thing, I can do that too, actually, believe it or not, but I need the fingers. She can just bring it up anytime she wants. No fingers or nothing. And it's disgusting, because 90% of the movie is just that. They have these people in their basement, and they're messing with them, and they're raping them, and they're doing these terrible things to her, and then there's Krusty who's over there. Just throwing up on them just because. Yeah, and then they just do all these unimaginable things to these people. It is way more depraved than the first one. There's this one part where they force this guy to cut off his own, like, literally, they force this guy to cut his own penis off. And, yeah, it looks really real, and it's really rough to watch, and I know that it's not real, but God. If this doesn't get you into your Halloween spirit, I don't know what does. A lot of this is also really boring, too. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of substance going on with this one, and in a way I'm not complaining, because also, once again, it makes sense. But, yeah. And then eventually it just kind of ends. Now for August Underground's Penance. I really spent so much out of my life just doing that, just watching these movies. And man, Penance, I will tell you right now, this one was my least favorite one. Penance, I felt like it didn't really need to be there. I mean, it had its moments, it had its merits, but like, for the most part, I mean, it just wasn't... It wasn't entertaining at all, really. Penance was more kind of depressing, which I know that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the really depressing one out of the three. But there was lots of just weird stuff going on. I mean, it starts off, nothing's going on. They're just... Fred and his girlfriend are just messing around on the streets. Fred Vogel's painting with ketchup on the road, okay? And eventually they go and harass this homeless guy for no reason. And stuff happens, things and that, and they have people trapped in their basement as usual. I don't even need to explain that. Literally the same, very repetitive. Once again, it makes sense, but at the same time, oh my God, really? So eventually they break into actually this family's house, and this was honestly this was kind of difficult to watch, because they break into this happy family's house. They kill the dad, they kill the mom, they kill the daughter, or whatever it was. And it was on Christmas Day, too. Christmas Day, their Christmas trees are up, there's Christmas decorations, and yeah, and they were having a good Christmas until they came along and just kind of killed and tortured them all. After they're all dead, Krusty, I can't get over that name, Krusty goes and she opens up the presents. She opens up the family's presents for no reason. I mean, and I guess she keeps them because she opened up one of them and it was a big old teddy bear. And she was actually really happy about it. I think she kept the teddy bear. And yeah, so Merry Christmas to them, I suppose. But there's a shot of Krusty trying to chop off this upside down cow's arm, and that's been going on for like 10 minutes, and then they go and they feed it to a lion. Okay, cool. That was a waste of 20 minutes right there. I just told you that, and that took 20 minutes for me to watch. And so, yeah, it was just, whatever. And then there was a certain point where Krusty started to really not be happy, and she was really crying a whole bunch. And Fred seemed like he cared at first, and then it turned out he didn't, because he raped her. So obviously that's not offering any condolences. They get really mad at each other, they argue, and eventually Krusty decides to commit. And, that was the end of the movie. I just summed up 3 August Underground movies in 10 minutes for you guys. Now here's the thing. It's a huge, probably going to be a way different story if you go and watch them. Which, actually, I'm going to tell you this right now. I recommend it. I really do. If you like extreme horror and you want to watch something like this, and judging by my review, if it sounds like something that you'd like, you'd probably like it. Because honestly, the first one was the best, then the second one was decent, and then Penance was just kind of had its merits, but once again, pretty boring at certain times. It was lots of, not really a whole lot going on throughout the whole entire thing. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for this. I do not understand though how these white TikTok girls would be sent to a mental hospital just from viewing the trailer of these. I mean, I just watched them and they were pretty weird and messed up, but I mean, I'm still kicking. So anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this video right here, please go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Leave a subscribe and like. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my content. Yeah, what a professional review that this was. Here I am sitting in my shower and just watched all 3 of the August Underground movies. Probably going to be my last movie review for quite a while, considering I just did one. And if you are interested in my review of Lucifer Valentine's movies, go ahead and check that out. I mean, that video is probably way better than this one because I have a deadline for this one. I'm trying to upload this by Halloween. So hopefully I can do that. Anyway, I have my social medias down in the description below. More videos coming soon. I do have a lot more videos planned for you guys, and that's pretty much it. See ya.